I introduced you to the old boy Canon EOS 70D 50mm f1.8. Yeah, this was the camera that gave me. This is the camera that made me first money out of. Can't forget $8,000. I did a wedding. $8,000 I collect. Crazy. Yeah. So these are the bad boy. This camera is really old and worn. Remember when I do the wedding, it thing there. It the camera they get hot for me. Like my shoot on it for too long, I can feel like the battery section of it getting hot. When I bought this camera, battery never did work. So me end up have to buy two batteries for it. But so hot. It works. Even though it still works. I've used it where I have a 55 to 250mm. So me use it at a sporting event. I covered a golf tournament back in January, and this was the bad boy that I used to get, those up close shots from a local distance because they were golfing. Just dropped the 55 to 250 on it. Yeah, and it served me well for it, for that purpose. Would I use this to cover an event? It can be done. Them always say on a gear, it's how you use the camera that you have. So I guess it can be done. But it will be a very hard task and one woman I will take on. So move on to the big boy, which is the A7 III for my record pan now. And big lens, the 85 1.4. Yeah, sweet. But we still have this one. I actually give me a little brother why come like auntie. So still I keep it and use it. You see me? So yeah, big boy this. I considered selling it once. Don't know if me I go sell it, cause as I said, this wasn't my first camera by the way, but this camera make me first dollar, and that kind of have like a sentimental value to it. So if you get rid of it, and then it's good to have two camera bodies, cause one can fail at any time. So I think me I go sell it, me I go keep it. Yeah, big boy DSLR. This can't record no video though, cause anytime I go video mode, it have a line in the screen. But I don't know what go on feed, but still can be used for do all kind of stuff. It's very big though, clunky. Yeah, so this is it, Canon 70D. I can probably show you a picture that I took with this camera from the wedding. May I go pull it up because I have it in my catalog on WhatsApp, so I can definitely show those images. Yeah, big boy. So this is big boy. So today we're talking about an experience I had doing a wedding back in 2024. I think it was early 2024, probably around January or so. Yeah, when I was doing this, I was booked for this wedding. I went and said, "Alright, cool, wedding time, wedding time." I went and we did some get ready with me shots, and everything was going alright. And then they started hurrying us. So them will put on them dress and them hurry up go down. So the lady, she got in her room and she put on her dress and she come out. And I was like, yeah, come, let me get some shots and ting. And she said, wait, she'll go back in the room for a bit. You see her daughter go back in with her, and me see she come out in a different clothes. So I said, no man, something alright. First thing come to mind, something alright. Something alright with this, cause why would I go in, put on your wedding dress, come out looking so nice, and then go back inside and come out in a different thing. But anyways, when I pay no mind, I said probably she feel uncomfortable in the dress. Maybe, something changed her mind, probably it got soiled. Something of this sort. That weddings, anything happen on them I did. So I say, so boom now, we left. Mind you, there was a limo outside, a limousine outside waiting on this woman to take her to the location for the wedding. And we stay so Bamson. She left, jumped in a limo, we drove behind the limo and go down to where the wedding was being held. Now when the limo pull up and we pull up behind the limo, me jump out fast, quick. Set up my light stands and we ready for work. The videographer was there with me and him big up Western Vogue visuals. Western Vogue visuals. We stay so boom and we are waiting for this lady come out of the limo. She was in there for around 10 minutes. Groom at the altar, everybody standing ready to see her come out in her beautiful dress, everybody ready. I say, so boom, the woman in the 10 minutes. Next thing you know, the woman just step out of the vehicle, step past everybody. Mind you, she never get walked down the aisle, nothing like that. Step past everybody and stay so boom. I go straight up to the altar and take them on mic and say, I'm sorry guys for, gathering all of you today, but I just can't do it. I'm not going, I'm calling after marriage. And say, yo, the whole place mash up. Me in a shock. Cause me I say, yo, only movies alone, me see them thing you know. Me couldn't believe I would have lived to see the day to experience something like this, especially in Jamaica. Normally weddings are something people take a lot of time out to do. Mind you, people that take loans and do all kind of things to make them day special. You see me? And if you see a woman just go up, can't see the groom was up there, she just walk, take up the mic side him and just cancel the wedding in the midst of everything. Was really is a crazy experience, something for witness. May I tell her, very crazy. And then guess what happened afterwards? And I like say she canceled and left. The woman still there at the wedding area. All of her family was there. They still ate the food. She just basically turned the day into a family get together. She had family members who flew from overseas. You can see say, yo, them are people that come from here. Some of them speak patois. You can see the difference. You can see the Yankee them different. I mean, I tell you, these people just. And the man went there, just stand up. He was standing there for a good 5 to 10 minutes, like staring out of space. And then somebody went there to console him. I think his best man and a few of the groomsmen went to console him. And he sat. Then get him to go sit down and him sit down around on chair and him just sit down and gaze. Stare out of space. Right through. Just there while everybody inside eating. And I still did get a few shots because we went to her and we were like, because she hired us. And we went to her and she was like, just get a few shots with the family and thing, whatever. And I was like, yo, you still want us to work? Anyways, I did what I was supposed to do, deliver the images and collected my money and dipped. One of the craziest experience I've ever had. There was another crazy wedding experience, but I already spoke about that in another video. I'll add the card here in this time. Think it will be on the right or the left side, one of the two, and you can watch that. That video speaks about my journey starting photography and what it was like for me, how I got into it, and I share that crazy experience as well. So you can check it out. This is J Cam. My name is Jelani Campbell. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Sorry. You can probably stop here.